The BBC would like to apologise for the following announcement.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Okay, so just a quick update. I've been kind of going back and forth on one particular type of mod, and that's the scrapping mod. And my fear is that scrapping mod may give those that use the scrapping mod an advantage in materials per se. Well, it's the only advantage they'd get. Advantage in materials over somebody that does not use a scrapping mod. Anybody that is going to be doing this in vanilla, and or just chooses not to use a scrapping mod for one reason or the other. I had debated on allowing scrapping mods after level 10. I felt like after 10, any advantage that they had due to the amount of materials that they would be gaining would, not be near as significant, or at least not as much of a help after level 10. By then you're pretty well established and that kind of thing. A lot different than when you first start out. But I kind of figured that it's going to be really hard. I mean, granted, any lack of using mods to include cheat mods or glitches or anything like that, it's all on the honor system anyway, but it'd be very difficult to um, ensure that people didn't use a scrapping mod um, outside of being, or before level 10. So I just kind of decided that there's enough people asking about it. I just decided to go ahead and allow the scrapping mods to be used. Um, you know, Hopefully somebody doesn't, you know, take too, take that to be like too much of an advantage for somebody else that does happen to be using it. I don't, like I said, I'm playing in vanilla, and it doesn't really bother me too much. It's I can get around it. It's more of what I'm doing, not so much what everybody else is doing. Uh, Really is the big thing. But I still want to try to like to keep this at a even playing field as much as possible. But at the same time, it's got to be fun. If it's not fun, then why are we doing it, right? So I decided, you know what? Let's just allow scrapping mods. Anybody that wants to use it, go right ahead, and it doesn't really matter what type you use. Just scrap till your heart's content. Um, Let me know anybody that has any other questions on things. Any other mods that you question whether or not would be okay, or if you have any, um, serious aversion to allowing some people to use scrapping mods if you're not going to, and what have you. Um, I don't anticipate going backwards on this because I made the video. It's already out there, and I just you'd have to make a pretty strong case, or a lot of people would have to make that same strong case. So um, yeah, that's where we are. Look for any other updates as we get closer, but hopefully everybody's going to be doing things, and I'll try to get updates out as quickly as possible if there are any more, so that way you can adjust fire as you go. And hopefully it doesn't mess with too many people beforehand. So happy building, and I hope everybody enjoys the challenge. Thanks.
He really grows on you, doesn't he?
Oh, groovy, baby. Yeah.
Good night, ladies. Good night.